we're rolling.
Are we open live?
We are live. This snowball mic's still up. Is the snowball mic meant to be on, Jamie? For Overwatch? Yeah. I've only just pressed start, so don't worry. Oh, do you know what, right? You were perfectly positioned right beside the spinning logo as well, with just like deer in the headlights, look. Yeah, fair. Right, or maybe just me talking overly loud. I mean, you are up first, but it's up to you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Valhalla North Axe Throwing, the UK's #1 independent axe throwing venue. We are back with week 6 of Spring Premier League. We're almost there, Jamie.
Oh,
We're
very
almost
early
there.
playoffs. Can't wait to get into that.
Absolutely. Nice. The amount of people that are going to breathe such a heavy sigh of relief when they're allowed to stop down is not even funny.
It's going to be unreal.
I might shit house tonight, you know.
It might even be.
just to get ahead of the curve, you know. Be a bit of a trendsetter.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what it's like to throw 5 balls.
Well, I know, like, I can't remember the last time I threw 75 in Premier, so...
I think I ever hit one.
I'm not going to lie, those clutches are all fresh, so they're all rock hard, so I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, do I just stop down because it's going to hit the floor because I throw a flying fox, or do I just grin and bear it?
That's a tricky one, that. Like, there's no harm in stopping down. For me, I'm going to go up because I like to go up.
We did set the standard across the board, and I'd hate to ruin it this close to the end.
This is the thing, we're in the final stretch.
I know, I've put up with it for 6 weeks.
I can hear the Chariots of Fire's theme tune playing in my mind every time I approach.
I believe you're up first.
I am.
You and the Persian Python.
Yes.
So, can I have a scorer jump on, please? I have just wet them boards down for you, Jamie. Not you, Jamie. Not you, Noz, because Jamie, I've literally just wet them down. All right. Very superstitious. He's not superstitious, but he is a little stitious. It's Jamie. So just to bring everybody up to speed, the right clutch on board 7 and the left clutch on board 8 have been submerged in a tank of water, honestly, for like 2.5 hours today. So in theory, they should be like butter. I'm not gonna lie, while y'all were outside, I threw a few at them and they're rock hard still. Like, it hasn't done a thing. I could have soaked the fuckers in jelly.
If the ace bounces, then I'll worry.
My main issue is I throw a flying fox. Like,
that is the biggest issue. I remember when I had my
they want to be on the floor. I need to get. That's all right then. I need to have my games done in the next half an hour, ideally, because I've got a session to run at 8 o'clock. So if we could queue Carl up after this, that'd be nice. I've only got 3 to play this week. I've got Steve, Jamie, and Darren, maybe? I'm not sure.
5 this week or 6 next.
I don't know why I was a game ahead from last week. Yeah. Oh well, it's probably Heisenberg. He's off this week as well.
He's on like what 13 games this week.
17. Yeah. He's played 11.
Can I request a
Anyway, we're off to the races. We have been for a little while. I haven't even mentioned what's going on. We are currently tied on 20 going into throw 5. Oh, Obi just low. That's unfortunate. That was bloody close. Pair of balls. I've got half of you on the stream at the minute. Commit, or you can come and have a bit of a chin chat. A chin chat? Chin wag. A chat and a chin wag at the same time. A chin chat.
Chin chat, I like it.
Oh, is that a 3? Oh, it's on the line, if anything. He calls a 3. Jeremy's going to look.
Oh, that's 2 3s in a row for Noz.
Is it? What a letdown.
It'd be good if he didn't fetch a spare hatchet tonight now.
Has he not?
No.
Has he done that on purpose?
Took away temptation, yeah.
Right. I mean, to be fair, good. I think he throws that plum so well.
Jamie.
Obi splits it down the middle.
Nice.
Noz's height's good.
Obi seems to be playing really well at the moment.
He does. He's relaxed a little bit with Premier. He's not going back to what we've been saying all along. He's not being so hard on himself.
Yeah.
He's and I think the 100% clutch call for Jamie's helped. I am not doing a 100% clutch call next Premier League.
Yeah.
Purely because it'd be nice to throw a game over 70 once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
My goal next Premier League is make sure I finish with a 70 plus average. Right, in an ideal world, I'll finish with a 75 average and just do not a single clutch all week long. 28 games without hitting the clutch. We get the card of truth, I think.
The card of truth has been called. This could go to big sticks.
Certainly could. Potentially going to come down to this last clutch. Tonight, Jamie's on for a bloody good score here as well.
He is.
I want it to be a 5, so that he's 2 points. So that he's 2 points in. I'm getting a right look at this line.
Oh yes.
Proper getting a look at it. Premier was meant to speed the game up to avoid measuring. 3.
It's a 3.
Fingers go up. It's going to put Obi 4 points down going into the last throw. Is the first game of the night going to result in a board change on board 8?
I believe it is.
Noz is in. Jamie's out. John, do you want to prep a centre board ready?
The
The two hardest throws in VN. Eh?
Oh, gentleman's agreement if they both hit the 5. You know, like how I beat you yesterday.
You made a point against yesterday.
No, fair. Mr. OTL.
I didn't lose that game and you didn't in time this year.
What? Oh, did you not?
1-5 and
Good.
I remember that since like 2 leagues ago.
Here we go.
Yep, there's that big split. You can see it from here.
Yep. Oh, 3 from Nose.
And another one. To be fair, that board was flipped rather than completely changed. So.
Another 3.
Oh, that's on. That is close, but it's a 3. Yeah, I'll change it. That's all right.
Oh, yes.
Nos takes us home. It was a flipped board rather than a brand new board anyway, so I wasn't quite expecting to go to Big Axe on game 1.
Do you need to be out, me love?
I do. I'm up.
James, can you show us in our bin, please? Thank you. Next up, we've got Kral and Snodders. Well, Carl's just going to test out that centre board. Carl's happy with it. Snodders has thrown a new axe.
Wonder who made that. He's an asshole.
I've heard he's a lovely person.
Oh yeah, I suppose this game is powered by North Axe Works, isn't it?
It is.
Bit of shameless plug in there.
Ah. You've got to get that shameless plug in there.
It would help if the throwers threw it properly though.
Oh dear. All that bullseye and Carl hits the knot.
That tiny little knot.
And we are underway. Second match of the night.
He missed the knot.
Couple of Prem balls to start us off. Happy days. Three for Carl and
3 for
like a
Snodders.
3. Pair of 5s. Another pair of 5s. Lovely. Tied on 18. And we'll be going clutches. No from Carl, and that's a no from Snodders.
You can get that one look promising from here.
They both look promising.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate drop from Snodders there. Although that board on 7 sounds like it's like thrown into butter.
It does, whereas the other one looks like it's thrown into concrete. I know it's early days yet, but every drop that's happened up to now has been on board 8.
Yeah.
So you sometimes find that it's probably just a very tight grain or something.
Yeah. Snodders down by 5 as we go into the 4th act. Final act. Carl by 5. Clutch is called.
Clutch is called indeed. Can Snodders take it back? It does also mean he has to rely on Carl to miss.
Yes.
Oh, pair of clutches.
Beautiful clutches. Very good, very nice.
Tidy pair that was. Lovely.
Oh, comments are going.
That's quite a well-populated chat for this early on.
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Have I got any great hairs, James?
No, you are 100% ginge,
Shit.
I'm afraid. And I'm not even going to soften it by saying strawberry blonde. You are ginge.
No, not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
What do you reckon?
You are a young pup though, James.
I am.
25 years of age.
I know. I know, I'm still just a whippersnapper compared to everyone else here.
You are a right whippersnapper.
Yep.
Look forward to our Canadian viewer, Mark, figuring out what that is. Oh,
But, yeah, I always feel slightly guilty for using
low.
like very British terminology and British
yes,
slang.
yeah. And that's Big Axe again.
Is this going to be the thing for the rest of the night? I kind of hope it is.
This poor centreboard on it.
God, I know. It's going to get
only the
absolutely
second
mushed,
game.
isn't it? I say it's screwed. Still, at least it's not a fresh board. Cat talking about hair snapping off.
Oh, an unfortunate
dear.
drop by Carl there. Is Snodder's going to do the honourable thing.
No.
I don't think he is.
No. Or is he going to go low? I think that's what you call karma.
I think that is what you call calm, you know.
Mind you, that doesn't explain what happened yesterday, though.
Oh,
Ooh, that looks good. Nope, not
three.
quite.
Doesn't explain what?
What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
When I was nice to you, and I was a gentleman, and I lost.
Yeah, this is true.
It's like, or is that just karma for something else?
Oh,
That's nothing.
and Kral takes that one. Next up, we have Kral and Sarge.
Well, I've got Sarge later on tonight.
Can't remember who I've got tonight.
I've got you.
Oh, we playing again?
I'm fairly certain we're playing. I'm definitely playing Nate again, and I'm fairly certain I'm playing you.
Happy days.
If it goes to Big Axe though, and you drop, nah,
No.
not doing that again.
Oh.
But maybe next time.
Mark loves British terms. They sound so sophisticated. So, Mark, what is a Canadian term for a young person then?
We've been right. So the term whippersnapper was raised, and Dan pointed out that this is going to be interesting for our Canadian friends to figure out because they all have a clue. And Mark's just come on and says, I love the British slang terms. They sound so sophisticated compared to our slang terms. It's like everyone always says that, don't they?
Clearly hasn't heard many of my slang terms.
Yeah, he hasn't heard your slang term. Yours are absolutely unbelievable. They should be put in like at least the Urban Dictionary.
Oh, as if we need it. We need a commentary booth to like.
I think we do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still down for the whole wing back in the semicircle.
The problem is, if we get a bigger commentary box, we'll have no crowd left.
Yeah, it's true. It's just going to look barren, isn't it? It's like all the crowd is the commentary box.
But how
I
good
think we
wing
need
back?
like a Roman colour commentator, like who goes up to
Colour commentator?
like post-match
What, like
reaction,
a scene?
yeah. No colour commentator, not coloured commentator. We made
To
that
be fair, we
mistake
could do
Come on,
that
guys.
with Carl Camp.
with a gimp with Carl.
I want to do that for the finals. Get like Thorskin-esque in there and interview as the belt is handed over. Like, one of you lot will have to record it while we're...
Forever the bridesmaid.
This might be my last league for some time, so you'll have some work to beat me. Might be.
Is it?
Last
Depends
Monday
on-
in general.
In general, depends how my shifts work.
Oh fuck.
Even more reason for us to come and set up a mobile name for you.
I mean, I think there's going to be a bit.
Unacceptable.
Acceptable.
I'm not going to say that on the stream.
No, obviously work comes before. Oh, yeah!
Excellent.
We've hit more clutches tonight as a collective.
Yeah, we're doing so well up to
league
now.
than like my first Prem League. I'm sure of this.
What?
We've hit more clutches tonight than like the early Prem League as a collective.
You probably do. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a contentious call.
That's like collectively.
I was going to say how many actually. I know.
Oh, that was a bit of a saving grace for Sarge there. That was nice.
My first Premier League, my clutch call rate was something like 20-odd%.
Card of truth is going on, isn't it?
I did that extra clutch.
To be fair though, that was how I won that first Premier League, because I just bullseye machine. Just
Yeah.
didn't throw anything else.
Well, there's a point.
That's what I've always relied on against you, is my clutches. Because I know I'll never beat you at bullseyes.
You hold them in nicely, don't you? I don't know how you do it.
Have you? Yeah, that's quite good.
Oh, they're having a really good look at this one.
I've been forced into it.
John, what's the verdict?
Guilty!
It was.
He doesn't know. 5.
Steady.
Beautiful.
It was 5s. Lovely. That's not.
Oh, that's not a 5.
We have that term as well. Whippersnapper is not just British, but remember that we were still part of the Commonwealth not that long ago. Makes sense.
Fair enough,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Although it's
Yeah.
a very British thing to assume that we invented something though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that is a very British thing, yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to think of things that are very British.
Have you ever seen Canadian money?
No. That's interesting. It looks like money.
It's got our Queenie on it.
It does.
Yeah, our Queenie mark. Rest in peace.
It has got me brain ticking over now, though. It's like I'm trying to think of like quintessentially British slang.
I like the
Other
purple
than like,
one. The purple one's nice.
that's cool. I like that.
The purple.
Looks like him out of the Carry On films. What's it called? Sid
Sid
James.
James.
Mark, why have you got Sid James on your $10 notes?
They probably didn't even know who he is.
I'm trying to figure out who it is. No. Just trying to see
Well,
where,
it's-
if it says, doesn't say Queenie's name on it.
To be fair, I think they should have Ricky and Julian on their banknotes.
Yeah, they should. Ricky and Julian. Absolute heroes.
Rocky and Baldwin.
Looking Terrence
Is
and
that
Philip.
Canadian?
I think they should have.
Yes, Carl.
Beautiful.
Nice. I think they should have Julian on the 20, Ricky on the 10, and Bubbles on the 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Obi Kral.
Oh, this will be a nice,
Or do
nice
you just
game.
go Terrence and Philip from South?
I've just said that. Like nobody heard it.
Clearly, otherwise I would have backed you up on that instead of saying it myself.
Yeah, there you go. Like, but if on the other note you could have like Ike Broflovsky or something.
British arrogance.
I'll have you know, Mark, we lead the world in arrogance. Actually say that, no, I think the Yanks have cornered that market nicely.
I was going to say, are you sure about that? The Americans are sure no history happened before 1776. They get frustrated the fact that we have trees and buildings that are older than their
That centre board claims yet another victim.
Oh, it's done it again. Right, that's minging. I don't even know if it's not. I just think it's so tight.
Oh no, there is this tiny little knot.
There is. I mean, because Carl nailed that one, and I
Yeah,
mean,
and I nailed it.
oh, and Jamie Vick came very close to it. But it just looks very
Why you
tight.
throw a
To be honest,
plum,
the
because it'll stick in
plums-
anything.
That's why I'm
That's why I throw Flying Fox.
Because you're a real man.
Because you're
You like to
real,
live
man.
on the edge.
Turn on
Flying Foxes are beautiful.
They are, but if you're a good axe thrower, but I'm not. That's why I don't throw mine anymore.
Well, mine stays in my bag for maybe doubles and skills.
I found a fox at home, and I'm trying to work out if it's, well, if it's somebody's, yeah, or if it's like, oh, can I just do something with this, and like sell it?
Oh, no, it was mine.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure? Might be mine.
Proof of purchase, please.
I'm sure that receipt for my original Flying Fox will be on that till somewhere.
Will you go
If
back
it
that
says,
far?
if it says Council Hill on it, it's mine.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not looking forward to doing that.
I'm not either. My back's a bit funny.
Oh, here he is with the excuses.
Never heard it tell a joke. That was practicing my dad joke.
Jesus Christ. Nos, do you have a favourite dad joke?
Favourite dad joke? He said, asked me this on stream before, and
I know,
and choked up, and then Claire said, "Oh, you forgot about bloody whatever."
He can't even remember now, and he's had a prompt. I'm the same though. I raised this the other day. It's just like, as soon as somebody asks me to tell them a joke, I forget every joke I've ever heard in my entire life.
What does AT stand for?
Oh, that's John
Someone took his
McDonald.
chair.
On the purple note, it's John McDonald.
Is it? Oh,
It's,
right. Their first PM.
their first PM, yes. Thank you very much,
I
Mark.
mean, I was about to ask if he was married to Jane McDonald, but I think we're talking about
Different McDonald.
different McDonald's.
Very
Did he have a
different, eh?
farm? Come on, let's take it down McDonald Road.
Oh, nice.
What was the one?
Well
I'm
done,
sure
Dave.
I told one the other day, and it was really good. Where did terrorists go when they die? Everywhere.
What did Hannibal Lecter do after he dumped his girlfriend?
Oh God.
Wiped his ass.
It's got to that point of the night already, has it?
It has. We're
asked me what my
three
favourite
games
joke.
deep. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're about to cause a war by the end of this, I think. You know.
Probably say for any of your lovely American friends that are watching that we do love you all.
Oh, absolutely.
Cat says you are a council tool.
Don't work for the council.
He doesn't work for the
I'm an
council.
electricity board too.
I do.
You work for the council. You
Yeah.
work for the
I'm a council tool.
Although I did get lucky the other day in Cheshire Street. I was parked in a loading bay and I went out just as the guy was taking photos of my car.
Yeah.
And thankfully moved on. He allowed me to move on before he gave me the ticket.
Oh, so at least that's.
I didn't have to name drop you yet, but you know, that's the next stage. If I see NSL County Durham,
Oh.
I know Dan Jenner.
Don't do that.
Yeah, probably get an extra ticket for that.
Yeah. Parking attendant. Traffic ward.
You can dress it up however you like, Dan. You're still a twat.
Parking Gestapo.
Actually, no, I shouldn't do that on here.
What? No, you didn't know.
You'd make a fortune on Monday night after
Oh, here come Ben. What's ET short for?
Oh, he got little legs.
Dan's just. You've just told that one.
I said, what does AT stand for? Because someone took his chair.
Oh yeah, sorry. Matilda's. It's Matilda's.
Won't sing Matilda.
Right, I'm gonna go for a cigarette, guys. I'm gonna
Enjoy.
have to excuse myself from this nonsense.
You what?
You, to be fair, we were slating your work. You didn't say anything.
Right, well, man.
You're not too thin, mate. You're perfect.
Yeah. No comment. No, I am too thin though.
Well, if
we were talking about an axe, but like, I'm too thin.
Well, if I could spare you some, mate, I would.
Mate, I've said this to like everyone I know. I was always like, oh, if I could give you some, I would. It's like, if you can find the illegal backstreet surgeon that will do it, then I'll absolutely,
You'll take it,
I'll
yeah.
trust him implicitly. I don't care. Like, because
Clutch
I
is gone.
cannot gain weight. It's just impossible.
It's a nice problem to have.
It is. I mean, it's better than.
Oh, is sclubbing? No.
No, not
No
quite.
good.
It's better than, the flip side.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I'd like to be able to fill out clothes a bit better. Anyway.
Boob job will do nicely for that.
Boob job. Ooh, yeah, there's a thing. Yeah. I'd quite happily have a pair of Chebs. Be alright. Access whenever you like.
I'm gonna say I've got some. They're not great, but
That's what happens once you've had a kid. You know,
yeah, they start sagging.
start
Yeah.
sagging a little bit.
So I said I haven't lost all the baby weight yet.
And you don't make a sound when you fart anymore.
No. Right, steady.
Yeah, but that's just from Dan.
The views of the commentator do not
you
express the
joking?
views of Valhalla North Axe Throwing.
Right, Jamie, calm down.
I don't take orders from a bit of paper.
Yeah. Can't tell me what to do. Yes, Nate.
I'll
Nate buries it. Oh, 27 on that round for Nate. One apiece. Oh.
do. Right, well, it's Nate, so it's going to go to big axe.
I was about to say Nate doing his best to engineer another big axe.
Yeah, if he can fabricate it somehow, then he goes to big axe. He will. I've seen him miss horribly just to go to big axe. Except last night, somehow.
I'm sure he only throws the axes he does to troll people. Like, throws for Premier, throws a rapier for bullseyes and then switches to an ace of spades for clutches. Like,
Yeah, which is the
Work
complete
that out.
opposite of what most people do.
what are you playing on the Xbox, Cat?
Well, I didn't know you did play on the Xbox.
Fortnite, yeah. I know you said Fortnite there. Fortnite. Fortnite.
Fortnite. I've never played it, but apparently it's awful. Somebody ever said
That, oh, and Elkaz takes it.
Oh, Lush.
Oh, I'm out. I'm up.
Oh, you're up.
Grassy ass.
Why don't you get yourself on the other side of the box there, you snodders? Don't leave me on my own, viewers will leave.
I mean, they dealt with little Lucas also. It was highly entertaining, but
That's the point, I'm not that.
yeah, you see, I mean, I've been told as well, just reading back there, you know, British terms sounding so sophisticated. You know, now that I'm dealing with people from Eastern Europe, apparently I sound posh. Oh, all right.
These are people who've obviously never heard of like cheeky Nando's.
Yeah.
I don't rate that.
Well, I don't
It's
either.
expensive chicken and chips.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just-
Nando's is overrated.
It's
Oh,
very
absolutely.
overrated.
I tell you, a beautiful one if you want that style chicken. Hot rooster and biscuit.
Right, okay.
I think they are actually Portuguese chefs.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like more. Even just the plain chicken. Oh, if they could get an order right,
Yeah,
it'd
yeah.
be one of the best restaurants.
Yeah, okay.
I've just seen that.
Yeah, well, read it and remember it.
Yeah, I think I've already like slipped up.
I mean, to be fair, both of my grands are dead, so.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's
Come to
like,
say hello
and
again.
suddenly the mood turns sour. It's like, have you ever seen that video? It's like first, like of that bloke, he's tell them how to make like a curry or something. He goes, first you take your nan, my nan's dead, and then he doesn't quite know what to say. So he just all goes, oh, why'd I say that?
That just sounds like an Alan Partridge sketch.
It does actually. It isn't, but it does.
It's not a live stream without mentioning the one, the only Partridge.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it was Sunday night, as I'm quoting to Carl as he's pulling out some of the old Partridge stuff, you know, the views of the individual, but, you know, bringing out the Jamie caveat.
I appreciate it, yes.
Oh yes, Kat. Nice one. She's playing Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Black Flag,
Flag.
mint.
Do you know? I haven't played it yet, but it looks incredible.
Oh, play it.
They have remastered it a little bit for the newer generations, yeah, but they need to remake it on newer engines. Well, yeah, that's what I've heard, but the newest one's Baghdad, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, so later on this year they're releasing one, it's going to go back, and it's Basim, who's one of the characters in Valhalla.
Yeah.
It's going to be his story, so you're going to be in like 9th century Baghdad.
I still haven't played that.
Valhalla, I think it's incredible.
I think it's brilliant.
Some people have. I know Carl didn't like it, but I thought I was like, oh my god, this is absolutely awesome.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Well, hence him being able to do the floss dance.
Yeah. But this is everybody's allowed their own games, right?
Yeah.
I'm currently playing a really dull
Yeah, but
game.
not Fortnite.
I'm playing one called Medieval Dynasty.
I think I
I've
saw
heard
that
of
the
that.
other day.
It's free if you're on Xbox. It's free on
Yeah,
the.
I was watching it,
game
looking at it on the
Right,
Game Pass,
okay.
yeah.
It's incredibly slow, but it's the perfect way to waste the morning.
Yeah, I have nothing to do. He's
Yeah.
a bit more of nothing.
So,
I mean, if only we all had
Yeah.
jobs like that, that we could just waste a morning.
well, 3 of us do.
I do when I'm not on shift.
So, I mean, we're self-employed, so like
Yeah.
we can just waste a morning if we want to.
Yeah, I can't. If I'm on shift, I'm in.
I ain't working for the man anymore. That's just not.
Yeah. Whereas I'll be at work long before you've even thought about getting out your scratcher.
Oh no, I'm normally an early riser.
Oh, yeah.
But-
Oh, no.
See, I prefer to be. Lately, I've been like, nah, sorry.
There's
But-
Noz.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, Noz has done it. Thumb goes up, 27. I didn't even see what the score was there in the end.
No, I didn't. We talked about Assassin's Creed for an entire
Yeah.
game.
But yeah,
Anyway,
it's definitely worth playing. It's not quick, there's no fighting. Basically, you have to set up a little village,
doesn't matter. Yeah,
and I do little missions, and it's quite fun.
I like nifty stuff like that though. It doesn't have to be all-out war for
They've
me.
just
It's just like
re-released Civilization 2, haven't they, on game platforms, yeah. So Xbox, so Sid Meier's Civilization going back a few years now.
wow,
'Cause
okay.
that was a PC gamer back in.
Yeah.
But yeah, Civilization 2's been remastered for Xbox.
Oh.
I'm not sure if PlayStation, but it's definitely there.
I'll be honest, I've basically lost my Xbox to Mighty Player and Star Wars on it.
What we found, Dan?
See, the one I want them to redo is the Command and Conquer series. Yeah,
I never got into that.
Red Alert, Tiberian Sun, all of them. Like, I absolutely love the Command and Conquer series. And I think like I'd love for them to redo it for the console generation.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could
Pops has
probably-
joined us.
Right, Pops.
He's, Black Flag is by far the best game.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I thought Pops was already on for some reason.
oh, it was Mark.
No, it was
Oh,
Mark.
that was playing for Canadian.
Yeah, I mean, Black Flag it needs redoing, like just the whole piracy theme and sailing around the Caribbean and.
Did anyone ever play? What's a Victorian one? Is that Syndicate?
Oh,
Syndicate,
I played
yes.
a bit of that.
Yeah, because it's the brother and sister,
Yeah.
Evie and Jacob.
I don't know. I've never played it,
Yeah.
but like that's kind of why I want your opinion.
You're kind of chasing down Moriarty, effectively.
It's not bad.
cool, okay,
Is
yeah.
that the one where there's a flash forward in the First or Second World War?
Yes, I think Evie has the flash forward.
Ah, cool. Okay.
To the during. Oh no! Is that the one set? Is that Brotherhood? Because that's the one set in Paris.
No, it's definitely London.
Oh yeah, because you've got the blimps, the balloons. Yeah.
Cat going, have an operation. You get 2 weeks to do what you please.
I mean, to be honest, I would, but my work.
Oh,
wouldn't.
yes,
Oh,
okay.
go on, Chucky.
I don't think. I
Yeah,
don't
my-
think
my-
I've got the part to remove the cat I removed.
I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't get paid for 2 weeks under 6, so it's not worth it.
Well, we would. I mean, self-employed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where everything went out for me, I had 1 weekend off and then I had to get back at work because I was skint.
I mean,
Like the only problem with being self-employed, you don't get the sick pay unless you apply for it. Like you have to wait for months. And
Well, I mean, it depends what you do. I mean, I have some that run themselves, which is handy.
yeah, okay.
I have like 1 or 2 little hustles that sort of run themselves, so
Yeah.
it's like that's handy. So I don't
passive
have to,
income.
that's exactly the one. So it's like I wake up and I say, oh, I've made money, cool.
Yeah.
It's worth doing, I'll tell you.
Oh, like off street, you'll have to tell me.
Yeah, well, I'll have to. Yeah.
You figure it out. I had to.
Jim, I'm not dealing in. No. No,
Go get it. You've started it now.
I'm not dealing in contraband. Oh, is Nate in there?
It's nothing sinister. It's fine.
No, Nate is
I've seen
wide.
the car you drive. Everything's sinister.
Everyone thinks it's sinister. They see the car I drive and they go like. What? They see the car I drive and then it's
called the
like
buyer.
it's like, oh, so what you got? What do you mean?
Yeah.
It took me ages to realise they mean drugs.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, right, yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
yeah.
Thanks.
You are in the inconspicuous drug dealer car.
It needs to be a bit blacker, and then it'll be really like drug dealer car. But anyhow, enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Flag. It is
Yes.
something I've been like genuinely been considering, but I didn't know, or at least I didn't think I knew people who had played it who I can get
Oh,
a decent
it's-
opinion of. Because
yeah.
I don't like keyboard warriors. I don't
No.
like to look at people because you get too many varied opinions online.
Yeah.
Whereas people I know who I'm relatively similar to.
Yes.
If they say it's good, then well, I'll probably enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do like Black Flag, and I think it is certainly one of the better ones. I think it deserves a redo because the mechanics of it, as Kat is saying there, it's highly frustrating. The climbing walls is crap. They're running, you know, there's a lot about the mechanics, and that can be said for all of the early Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
Oh, Nate's just hit the clutch, Nate. He's always on for a great score here.
Bloody hell, yeah. Oh! It looked pretty promising from here as well.
Oh! I think he's just wide. 65, Prem 65
Prem
there.
60,
With
that is a-
with a
That is a damn good score.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
nice.
Look at, where's everyone pulling me out from today? I don't get it.
I don't know, we seem to be getting a few clutches in tonight at the
I mean,
Prem.
it's almost pressure now, because as soon as I get up, we'll be like, oh, right, yeah, here we go.
I've hit my one tonight. Slobodiah.
Who am I up against? Oh, El Cazador in 2 games' time.
So, get your big
3,
sticks
so-
out.
Yeah, it's on the table ready.
Yeah.
So I knew, oh, that's right, Nate's here. I better get the big axe out.
Yeah, I just put mine in the lane for Prem. It's easier.
I don't know why I don't do that. But mine is the only one that's ever on the table. Everyone else's is up front, waiting where it
Yeah.
should be.
Because we just know it's going to happen in Prem.
Yeah, I think when I step up to the plate, I'll just take it with me.
Although after my big axe performance earlier, I think I just need to I don't know. That was not my best big axe outing.
Have you played?
Yeah, I played Carl.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, because Carl got the 8 o'clock session, so I played him
that's
early
right,
on.
yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
How did the axe work?
It worked rather well.
It looked, yeah, good.
Yes.
I mean, it's
So
it's a
in
new
fact,
axe sort of syndrome. So
I think it was only maybe that one drop off that knot,
yes,
and I think maybe 1-3. So it was quite good.
that
and
will
it
do.
was,
Especially considering you've had basically no time to get used to it.
yeah, but it throws it's just a heavier version of what I had.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So that's the whole point. So it's like that has helped massively.
Well, of course. Well, you don't want anything too different, do you?
No.
Like,
But
yeah,
obviously
I mean,
that bit of extra weight on the head, as much as there may have been a couple of stone taken out of it today.
oh God, yeah. Mate, honest to God, it's like the grinder I was using. It was hot to the touch.
If only we should have done a before and after weigh-in, just like
I
a
wish I'd
fighter's
known that,
weigh-in.
because I've got a very accurate digital
Yeah.
scale. It would have been really interesting
Yeah.
to know how yeah.
much weight have you actually taken out?
I think it was quite like, because like I say, when I sort of held it as if I was to throw it, just to like check the profile, and it was like, okay, this might just be my imagination playing tricks on me. It definitely feels lighter. Like, absolutely, definitely feels lighter.
I mean that is fantastic, Pops. Like, I know they've not. Oh, was Jamie just low there? He's just nozzed it, I think. Tied round.
That's really cool that
yeah.
she knows everything, because then you can relate to things a little bit. Like, I didn't know a huge amount of the history, I'll
Yeah.
admit, but like when you go to York, to York, and you go to Coppergate, it's like I've been there for real life. In
Yeah.
real life, you know, it's really, really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And places in Northumbria and on the Isle of Skye, it's like you get to the old manor store. It's like, I've climbed that,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I mean that is one of my plans this summer, is to get up around Northumberland a bit more, because I've not spent a lot of time up that way.
weirdly, me neither. It's on our doorstep. It's an hour up the road, and yeah.
I think for me, growing up where I did, I was right in smack bang in between the Dales and the Moors. So
Right.
it was my childhood was exploring Yorkshire, the
Yes.
Dales, the Moors, the coast, all of that.
100%.
So I know them very well. So Northumbria never really came into it because it was a bit, it was a 2-hour plus journey to get there.
I get that.
Whereas
yeah.
now I'm a bit further north, although it's still a bit of a trek. There's a lot of nice places to stay and kind of.
That's it.
And I do love the drive, like going up to Scotland through there. And
A bit high.
Is it?
I think so. I think I can see a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, it's
we'll get a
questionable.
second. Oh no. I think this might be a fluff Prem moment.
No, I know what you're saying, but do you not think that? I mean, I definitely suffer from this because it's on your doorstep. You take it for granted, and
Yeah.
you don't bother. It's like I've been driving past Raby Castle for 25 years.
Yeah.
I've been once.
I've never been in the castle because I spent a lot of time on the grounds.
And
but
I've only
what-
ever been to the grounds once.
Yeah. but yeah, certainly want to get up around Northumberland a bit more.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I do go north of the border, I tend to go up through the middle of Northumberland and cross at Jedburgh, rather than going up the coast.
Oh,
as
you
much
go
as
the A68?
Yes.
Yes.
As much as the coast route on the A1 is nice, I just like that road. It's just
It's
a nicer
nice
drive.
road. It is a nice road.
It's a bit less busy, but it's just the route itself is really nice.
It is nice, because if you keep going, you can get up to Melrose, and that's nice
Yeah.
as well for the same reason. They have a nice abbey ruins there.
Yeah.
And I like that one, because you can actually climb up what's left of the tower.
Oh, that's always handy.
Which I was like, because I look at someone and go, why can't I go up there? I want to go up there, but no, there's a fence there.
Yeah.
It's like, you should just be able to sign a waiver saying that, yes, I accept the risk, and if you die, you die.
Yeah.
You know. We did that. You know the most. You know... have you ever seen the Rookup Amethyst mine?
No.
So in Rookup, there is, believe it or not, an amethyst mine. But you sort of wonder, once you know it's there and you go and find it, you think, how the hell have I missed that? Because it's still got one of the original iron cranes and,
Yeah.
like, on the lifting one. There used to be two, but it was stolen by scrapmen.
Wow.
Not even joking.
That's
And it was like years ago, well, about 6 or 7 years ago, me and my dad climbed it.
nice.
But now there's a great big like steel fence around it with like, and it's, for God's sake, ruin the fun.
What was
They should just have signs that say like, look, this is dangerous. Do what you will, but it's at your own risk.
Saturday night ended up at Durham Cathedral, and they were telling us like when they went up to do some of the filming for like the Harry Potter films and stuff they did in there.
Yes.
When they went up into like the higher levels of the cathedral, it was like the lighting men and all the rest of it. Like the only way up there is cranes and winches, pulleys.
Wow.
There's
okay.
no stairs, ladders, anything. It's winches and pulleys.
I didn't know
for
that.
everything, and it's like, oh, and there's like nothing. It's like they used to let the staff go up there, but even they can't go up there now for health and safety.
Yeah.
And it's like, God damn it, no, I want to go up there.
I know, it's like the fact that it's mysterious because nobody's been up there for like years. And just go like, oh, but I want to go up there now.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
just
Pops.
out, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit up York Pops. I think everybody around here will.
Oh,
We'll double down on that. Obviously, you've got the Jorvik Viking Centre, there's the Guild Hall, Clifford's
Yes.
Tower, the walls.
Clifford's Tower is expensive.
Yeah,
That's the
but it
only
has
thing.
just been rebuilt.
Yes.
So, so there's a lot there. I mean, the dungeons at York are quite fun.
Ah, see,
If you like the dungeons attractions, if
we
you've
did
done
the
them.
Glasgow one, and it was like, I'm never going to go into dungeons ever again.
I've done London, Edinburgh, and York now.
Sorry, we did the Edinburgh one.
Yeah, I quite like the Edinburgh ones.
I might have done, had I not been expecting something else, because we didn't know about the franchise. We thought it was the dungeons.
Yes, yes, no, it's.
But yes,
I think there are only the three
is that really only the three?
that I know of: York, Edinburgh, and London.
Having said that, I only know of the three as well. Here he is, he's back.
Hello.
How we doing?
We're all right.
Talking about York at the
We've
minute.
been talking about York, Northumberland, and Scotland, and Northumberland, Scotland, and just and how we tend to take these close by places for granted.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
We are, because I mean, but what I mean is like, the example I gave was I drive past Raby Castle every day for about 25 years, and I went in once.
I've never actually gone into Raby
See,
Castle.
there you go. It's like, and yet people who come up here to tour, like as in tourists,
Yeah.
they always go in because it's an attraction. And yet we take it for granted.
Oh, we do.
We just overlook it because it's there all the time.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. It's like New Yorkers who never go to the Statue of Liberty because it's just there.
Yeah. But it's like, I know someone in London and says, oh no, I've never been to Buckingham Palace. And at first you go like, what, really? But then you go, well, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just here, isn't it?
When I was with one of my previous exes and lived down in the south, she was born and raised in Maidenhead. Like, went into London plenty for things like the O2 and for football, for gigs, for stuff like that. But never ever did the tourist attractions. So we did them like the Two Swords, the London Eye, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And it was like, for someone who had lived there their whole life, like 20 odd plus years, it's like, like you say, we do the same. It's there. But then how many of us up this way have been anywhere near the Angel of the North by driving past it?
That's true. I've never been,
Exactly, but
never been closer than the road takes you.
Yeah, like I've been over the Tyne Bridge if my route takes me and stuff like
I
that.
have,
like,
and it's usually just to get to Trillions.
yeah,
I think most have got that.
It looks pretty handy. Or has he? Or he's classically nosed
Oh. Prem 60 though. Can't sniff at that.
But no, it is funny. Like, I've been to Bowes quite a few times. I've done stuff like that. I do art gallery.
Do you know? There's one I've never been to. I've
Museum?
walked around it. I've never been in it.
Bowes is wonderful.
I've been in it once,
They
and I
say
don't intend on
the-
going again.
Right. They say that what's actually in there in terms of the exhibitions aren't that impressive. It's just like clothes and fashion. And,
It's clothes, it's
It depends
art.
what you're into.
but they say the architecture's fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Which it
So
is.
lots
Even the exterior is like, holy hell.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of beautiful paintings
Yes.
in one of the
See,
main
I like that.
galleries.
That's
Yeah,
what.
you
That's
like
what.
it.
That's what I'm after.
Well, isn't that where our Tricky Dicky proposed to Tana, or had it intended to?
I think so.
By the Swan.
That'd be amateur.
Oh, the Silver Swan.
Yeah, the Silver Swan. I'm sure. Tricky, if you're on, you can maybe
Yeah, would you
tell
confirm
us
that
the
for us?
story,
Or
confirm or deny.
Tricky won't be on, he's got a life.
Well, yeah, but
that's
we
true.
never know. Or if you've watched it back.
I tell you what, I do want to go again. There's Bayern
I would go.
Art Gallery.
Yes, I tried to go there, but it costs like an arm and a leg.
Yeah, well, I got paid to go there. through
Right.
work.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And it was really weird because I went when we had the Darwin painting of Christ. So
Right.
I ended up being in a room full of paintings of Jesus. And I was stood there looking, going, that's a good likeness.
I like how he's really captured my essence in this one.
Yeah.
And like, it was a...
Oh, it's my 81 pose.
Yeah, it was a really abstract moment.
It's like they've done a bad job of Carl as Judas in this one. Though.
That, yeah. Can we not get onto this? Because while I looked into like Prophet Obadiah, there are far too many similarities.
What, between you and him?
Yes.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm don't
10
want-
disciples.
You say don't get into it, but you've enticed us a little bit.
you've-
You've dangled it in front of us.
you've
and then
opened
says,
the door.
"Nah, I can't have that."
I found the portrait of the Prophet Obadiah, and he had a very striking resemblance. Like, even to the city little hair. And like his holy day was like 2 days before my birthday.
The reincarnate.
And
He's
one,
back.
like one of his scriptures goes on about accents.
Naturally.
And I was kind of going, oh.
It's at this point nothing surprises me anymore.
No.
I just think, yeah, of course it has.
Yeah, it's a bit wide.
Oof, dear.
And John the same.
Yeah, so
even closer.
I'd rather not have comparisons to our Lord Savior, just in case I end up being nailed to it.
Shit, me and Dan. So, yeah, I think you've told us about that before, Pops, on the stream.
Yes.
Uh,
It sort of
Dickens'
sounds
wife
familiar,
being a
doesn't it?
historical...
yes,
Yeah.
Victorian England. So, Lakes being Bronte country, isn't it? So, Bronte spent a lot of time and did a lot there writing, wasn't it?
On the tour in the Lakes region as well,
Yeah.
that's going to be good. It's good in the Lake District. It's
Yeah.
just, do be prepared, it's very busy.
Yes.
If you do
Like-
go to the Lake District, check out the Fox and Pheasant in Armathwaite.
I've been there. Yes, I am actually.
That's my godfather's bar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The world does get smaller and it scares me every time.
I mean, for Victorian as well, I mean, like Scarborough, being quite a quintessential Victorian
Whitby.
seaside town.
Scarborough and Whitby, yes.
Whitby,
because,
yeah. Well, I'm
'cause-
thinking the Grand Hotel in Scarborough.
Well, the Grand Hotel, which actually they reckon isn't as grand as it used to be.
No.
But also, just like, it used to be a holiday place for the rich, the very rich.
Oh yeah, that was
So,
the
like,
Victorian
yeah.
quintessential seaside
So,
holiday.
so
yes.
like, a lot of the places there, Pops, are like, yeah, it's pretty impressive. Even though it's like a dump in some bits.
yeah, it is now.
It is now, but at one point it was like, that is the
I'm
place
a stuck
to
out
be.
because I am.
Oh yes, enjoy. Enjoy, good luck. Need Holger.
But yeah, Whitby would be a good visit with the Dracula link.
You'll love that. Like, go up the shambles at Whitby. Yeah, the shambles up in Whitby is like, and in York. The shambles in York as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? That old side of
You step back through time, really, don't you? When you
Oh,
go
you
through
do.
It's absolutely fabulous. It's like there's no double glazing to be seen. It's fabulous.
Sounds like Borough.
No, they don't have any double glazing because it's been smashed out
Yeah.
in Borough.
Borough like walk.
normally by a police raid. Early hours of the morning.
Another place to check out that's very close to Valhalla would be Bemis Living History Museum.
Yes. How did I forget about that?
I think
Beamish is fantastic.
so. They have it's just post-Victorian, isn't it? Edwardian.
Oh, for God's
farm.
sake, look at this.
Well, they've got the 1900s town, which
Yeah.
is quintessentially Victorian.
Yeah.
They've got the farm.
They've got the
They've
building
got
in
the
19...
1920s. They've got the 1950s
1950s.
village.
Yeah, that might be
1950s town. Yeah,
that might be one, if you haven't already, check out Bemis Museum when the area pops.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I haven't been for years, but I remember it was
I've
brilliant.
been recently, and it is getting better as well.
Is it?
Yeah, they're adding
Like,
more
what the idea is, be bring it forward so many decades, so the grandparents can go like, oh, I remember that. So I remember going with my grandfather who used to plough with a horse and plough.
Right, yeah.
So he knew about that. And then the 50s is my mum's generation. So if I ever actually have a stroke, my mum can go, I remember those TVs.
Yeah, you don't want any of them.
It's like the colliery village with the school.
Yeah.
I went to a little village school, and you could pretty much say it was the double of that.
Yeah.
The way the layout and everything, the way it was just incredible.
Oh, it's definitely worth doing. What we do is the historical buildings or buildings from the period, we'll take down brick by brick. And if you go around the back, like backstage, but all these buildings that have never been rebuilt, but they're there
really?
for them, so we
Oh,
have
wow,
loads of
okay.
supplies. Over the years, I've got into a lot of places where you don't normally see through work. So like with different
Right,
jobs,
yeah.
I've ended up at different points. Oh, Bemis is fascinating. I love Bemis.
I haven't been for years. Like, I mean, about 20 years I've not been to Beamish.
Uh,
I went through it not so long ago for a wedding reception, but that was it was basically past it.
You used to be able to sneak in that way. If you're parking in the main thing, you could walk down to the farm and sort of cut in. But now they have character actors stood there to stop you.
What are they going to do?
Like,
It's not anything break character and tase you.
to be fair, I'd rather be tased than beaten by a wooden truncheon.
Yeah, I think I would do that.
Like, Victorian law didn't really pull punches.
No.
Can you imagine if you consigned a hard labour for the day for illegal entry?
That's true. I mean, it sounds like you've done this before, like snuck into places.
No.
I did the other day. I didn't mean to, but I did. It was at, A19, Mount Grace Priory.
No.
Do you know?
I
It's
saw the
quite
pictures
nice.
though, it looked nice.
Oh yes, I posted it. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, we've. What's he said?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, really.
We'd
do
love
it.
to help you because we're so much up here.
Yeah, we're quite, especially up north. I think we're quite rich in our history.
Oh, unbelievably. But
I mean, there's a lot down south, but I think there's maybe even more up here.
there is a cut-off because there was the Sultan of the North in the 11th century, I want to say.
Right.
When the North rose up against the Norman conquest.
Oh yes.
And basically he decimated us.
Yeah.
Which is a Roman term, like they used to kill 1 in 10.
Because deck.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's quite cool.
Yeah, it used to be like an extreme punishment, so if a century of men who performed badly, they would decimate them, and it'd be 1 in 10 would be dunk.
That is very interesting. I like that.
But up here we do have that wealth of history. So Durham Cathedral, when you hear the legends about St. Cuthbert, it's fascinating.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Like, I read one, and
It like originated at Lindisfarne, then he's moved to Durham, and it's like, because they've got the museum there with his
they do.
gold pendant and his original coffin and also.
and we have the original public library in Durham on the
Yes.
Ballard Green now.
Yes, that's
which
true,
is
yes.
brilliant.
They've got one of the original copies of the Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Isn't there only 3 or something like that? No, there's more than that.
It depends because there's been multiple versions of the Magna Carta signed over the years as us peasants
Yeah, but a peasant.
rose up. But the Lindisfarne Gospel,
Yes, that's
you could once buy a 1-to-1 reproduction of that.
really.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
It was some celebration, but really expensive though.
Yeah, I can sort of imagine. Oh, beautiful, Dan.
Oh, that's nice. But even up to modern days, like, do you reckon
Well, I mean,
there's a myth that during the Second World War, German bombers were flying over Durham and St. Cuthbert rose river mist up.
Really?
And after they flew over, the mist went. So a watchman heard the planes as they approached from the coast.
that's quite good.
And the mist rose, and as the plane went, it went down again. Some of them got bombed.
Wow.
Oh, there's so many myths and legends about Cuthbert.
There's only, it's not Cuthbert related, but there's one that I heard, and apparently it is. There is a good bit of truth behind it. Is that in Durham Cathedral, there are some. I think it's a pair. There's definitely one, but there might be two. A pair of like huge crucifix statues, like
Yeah.
nothing like magnificent, but like they're massive, like 20 feet tall. And,
Yeah.
but they were hidden from the Vikings during a raid, and they don't know where they are.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, I quite like that.
Yeah.
It's just quite a fascinating little nook. I quite like that.
Because at one point Durham would have been part of Danelaw.
It will have been before it was like pushed down into the more
Yeah.
southern regions. Yeah,
Like Danelaw was a northern thing.
it was initially.
Yeah. Like York up, wasn't it?
Yeah. But then it became sort of more Gloucestershire, sort of like by the end of that kind of period.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know how, but it yeah.
Might be worth looking into though. But yeah, no,
There's another little it's just a bit random, but you mentioned the war in the north, and so there's one. It's like Hartlepool. It's like the site of the first fatality during the Second World War, isn't it? First English.
Oh,
Yeah.
the first fatality on British soil.
Yeah,
Wasn't he shot by a German boat or
Yeah, something like that. It was at near the Youth Battery Museum. 'Cause that's what that's all about.
Yeah.
That's why that's there. And I think his name was John something.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, it's just something that we could. It's not sadly a flex, but it's
No.
something, you know.
Like Hartlepool has a bit of a checkered history because they're also famous for hanging a monkey.
That is true. There is a statue to commemorate such thing on the harbour.
And the mayor for a long while was a man in a monkey costume.
That is also true.
Angus the monkey. Yeah,
It's only when you compile all these facts that you realise, like, wow, how much of a coloured history we actually have.
yeah.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Really.
Oh, it's something we can be proud of. Like the North East has such a rich heritage.
I'm trying to think of like other things.
The Valhalla Worm, I can't remember the tune, but no doubt knows one knows. I know it starts with, lads, how do you go? I'll tell you all an awful story. Which lads, how do you go? I'll tell you about the worm. And basically, the Lord's son went fishing and he caught this queer creature.
Right.
And he didn't know what it was, so he chucked it down the well.
Okay.
And then he went off on a crusade and came back like however many years later. And the worm had grown and grown and grown and wrapped itself around the hill of Lambton. And the lad had caught him. It was his job to he went, I shall kill it. He commissioned spiked armour and the worm constricted around him and around him and around him. And the tighter it went, the further the spikes went in. So it went harder and it killed itself on the spike.
Wow.
And that's the story of the Lambton worm. But there's a proper regional folk song about it. But
This
I
is
can't
all
remember
news
it.
to me. I'm gonna have to go home and look all this up.
Oh, then you've got Pollard's Brawn. So do you know how there's a lot of pubs around Bishop called the Brawn's Den?
Yes.
Back in the times of the Prince Bishop, I couldn't tell you which one. There was a giant boar or a brawn, and it was ravaging like boars are dangerous creatures.
Oh, I thought you said me. Right.
But yeah, boars are like big dangerous animals, and it was destroying the local populace.
Yeah.
So the Prince Bishop at the time went, whoever can kill this can claim whatever they can ride around at the time I have my dinner. So young Pollard went out and killed it, but it was far too big to carry it back because it was on his own. So he cut the tongue out and put it into his pocket. And he started going back, and in the battle his horse had been killed, so he was on foot. And in the meanwhile, the local landed gentry found the carcass of the boar and thought, oh, well, I can get this. And picked it up and took it back to the Prince Bishops. So by the time Pollard had got there, like the reward had already been claimed. I think the original reward was gold.
Right. Yeah.
And he went, but I killed it. Like, but you didn't bring the monster. You didn't bring it. How can you prove it? So he pulled the tongue out and went, check his mouth. This is the tongue.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And because the Prince Bishop had already given the prize out and he was a fairly fair man, he said, whatever you can ride around by the time I finish my meal, you can have.
Right.
So Pollard borrowed a little horse and rolled around the Prince Bishop's castle. Came by and went, do it. Can I have my castle now?
Oh, really? Oh, bloody hell! Right.
Rather than give him a castle, he gave him his own bit of land and that. Yeah. And that's why there's a lot of pubs around here called the Pollard's Den, or the Bronze Den, or the Pollard's Arms.
I was going to say, because there's a Pollard's in just where the train track is.
Yeah, like that being named after Pollard and his bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Do you know they're trying to reintroduce boar?
Yeah,
I don't know how that's going to work, really.
I think what it is, we're looking at the ecosystems in America, so I think it was... sugar. One of the big parks being reintroduced, wolves.
Oh, Yellowstone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done wonders. Like,
Well,
yes, done.
they reckon it's keeping, like, it's
no, done.
balancing the population
Yeah.
back, yeah. Cause
Now, but somewhere like that, it's a great idea because
Yeah.
we have the landscape and the land. Over here,
I don't really.
no,
Down south, maybe?
even then, historic Scotland.
Scotland, yes.
But the problem we have is historically Great Britain is the most deforestised group of countries. I'm going to call it a singular country. Like, we are the most deforestised nations in the whole of the world.
I don't find that difficult to believe.
So,
yeah.
like, the majority of the moors and the dales used to be populated by trees,
Yes.
and now they're not. And, like, where I'm from, that used to all be forest.
Right.
And now it's just open fields. Like, even up until like the late medieval period, it was forest land. It's crazy. So if you go up to Eastgate and Westgate, that used to be the Prince Bishop's hunting ground.
Yeah.
And now it's just barren moor.
Right.
But once upon a time, it would have been like wooded.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's still going on now. There'd be up sort of, where is it? Like sort of Tan Hill Way. Oh, beautiful! I can find a play.
Oh.
Up by sort of Tan Hill Way, which for our overseas viewers is the highest altitude pub in England.
Yeah, I've never been to Tunnel.
I went once. It's nice.
I've been a few times. I love
It's
it.
neat.
Yeah.
It's weird though, isn't it? The main bit you go into, it's like it's all original. It's like black stone and like really low ceilings with the oak beam. But then you go to your right and it's like, oh, it's new.
Yeah.
But just spend your time in that bit. But yeah, if you go that way, sort of like approach it as if you were coming in from the A66, and then
Yeah.
you have the option to turn right. And if you were to go that way, it used to be full of like pine plantations.
Yeah.
Gone.
Now, the thing with pine and some of that,
Thing is, it's different because it's
the
imported.
managed forest. So Hampstead Forest is a fake forest.
Yeah, of course. Because well, pine's not native to England.
Yeah. So
It's Norwegian
for stuff like that,
for us anyway.
they tend to be managed, which is why they're felled quite often.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is at least they're trying to make it a bit more manageable, as
Yeah.
opposed to just like, well, we'll just cut it down, and it hasn't regrown because it hasn't. At least they're trying to do something about it, and like putting these plantations in.
Yeah.
You know.
If I had the money in the land,
Oh, is it big sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
I mean, that's still a hell of a tight game, mate.
Oh, it is,
Yeah.
but come on, let's have a round of clutches.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That's what I'm after. Like,
Big sticks
I don't know if I want to do it, but I want to watch it.
Is this where we all mock notes for having a really hard throw?
It wasn't, but it is now.
Yeah.
Are you ready for big sticks?
Yes.
Because it will be. It'll be big sticks.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily, except
Winking
very
away from
necessarily.
the camera there.
Looking like you're having a seizure on the other one.
Nate doesn't like
Oh!
Be a practice though, sadly.
No, he's already thrown big stick.
Yeah, but Dan hasn't.
If not to 5, gentlemen to win.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Even though it's just a practice? All right, okay, fair.
It's not a written rule, it's gentlemen to win.
Oh.
Yeah, except you have to hit a 5 first.
Yeah.
I can't believe how impressive the 5s are in Premier. For them to throw 2 games and not miss a drop 5.
Oh, that's unreal, like.
Yeah, I mean that is a good score.
Anyone that has 6 in the Premier is
Oh.
Let's go round again.
Did you go on the original IATF rules on big stick? You had to break paint before you scored.
Really?
Yeah. So your first throw just had to be somewhere within the blue, and then you started scoring points.
I would love that rule.
That's so.
Is that where the practice throw came from?
I think it must have been.
To evolve from break paint to...
I don't know. Do we have any old school throwers out there about who could inform us about the break paint rules.
Change lanes.
Moving on up.
It's a good thing Jamie knows the shortcuts there, because
Yeah,
if
I mean,
anybody else was here, we'd be
I'd
scuppered.
be,
Back five.
because I'd be useless. I don't know.
Yeah, we'd all just be stood there looking at the same lane.
I'll just be like, you just have to take my word for it.
Yeah. I really want to get a little sound deck to put here so we can like program it with little pictures.
Maybe a little shortcut guide as well for those of us who don't know all the shortcuts.
Yeah, it could be quite handy.
They're all written there. Like,
I think it's just the numbers.
yeah, like it's not. Like, bear in mind, I designed this user interface for the people who throw here. I didn't do complex.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say we're not that complex here?
I'm trying to say some of you are very computer illiterate. Up,
That's
up,
what we
up
wanted,
we
lads,
go,
how it?
up we go. I love big axe sculptures.
I do until I have to throw one.
Yeah.
I know, that's I keep saying. I like watching it, but I don't like doing it.
What was real? I had a quick friendly game with Carl the other day, and we went to Big Stick, and we ended up both hitting bull. And by some miracle, the deities above guided my axe straight down the centre first throw.
Oh,
Right,
really?
yeah, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, every now and then it happens.
Yeah.
Just not often.
Oh!
I'm creeping up to it. This has turned out to be a long night, huh? In a nice way.
The fact we only have about 20 games to play.
We've only played about 5 of them, haven't we?
We're nearly done on week 1.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, sorry, left.
Yeah. I've only got one game left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't played a game yet.
Oh, I wonder if you're a bit right side or...
Might be. I know, I think I'm after this with Nate. I think.
You are.
I think so, at
So
least
it's
I'm...
big there
Oh, of
for-
course, yeah.
But yeah, I think I've only won one so far.
You've won one.
I've only won 1 out of the 3.
Doesn't matter, we're only 8, have fun.
Yeah. Got a nice point against Nugs, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's been a while since I've taken a point in a game against you.
Where am I?
Sorry, just off camera there, we have our resident sergeant.
Well, I have yourself and Chuck to play.
Oh yeah. This really has been a 6 overnight for me, hasn't it?
Well, no, you've got 2 games to play on this side yet.
Have I?
Yeah.
El Kazan Nos?
Oh!
Yep, El Cousin Nos, and
Yeah.
on the right, Sergeant Dan.
Sergeant. Oh, it is Dan, yeah, that's right.
Nugs, can you hear that? That's the picture falling off next door's wall. Oh,
so after-
and there's the rest of them.
After this, there's 3 games left on the left.
Again.
And then on the right,
I do love it when me and Nugs go big axe, because you just know the board's done for.
there's only 8.
Yeah, it's like get a board ready.
Oh!
I get to play you again next week.
Play who again?
I get you on week 7.
Do you?
You can
What,
fat,
standard or Prem?
Prem,
Oh, cool.
you can fat it up here.
El Kaz, and Nos, and Hyacinthburg.
Oh. I was supposed to have Heisenberg tonight, but obviously his presence is not existent.
Yeah, I hope he's alright.
Well, I know he's been, work's been keeping him late, hasn't it?
He's been very busy. He's been active.
Yeah.
I've not
Yeah, I know he tries to get to the gym after work.
That's
as
what I
well,
mean,
doesn't he?
yeah.
So- and it's a
And
bit
he
of a
doesn't
trick.
he doesn't drive anymore now. Like not to work. He like cycles or something.
Yeah, he's
So
he's a boxing trainer as well, apparently.
does he?
Yeah.
He's keeping himself. I mean, good, great. I'm pleased.
Yeah,
right.
he's full of busy. I was really glad when he came back to the league, because I like
absolutely.
Heisenberg.
Oh, it was lovely to see him again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice, but no still has his nickname for
Come on, put
Dan.
him out of his misery. What did he say?
Go on, Dan.
Right. Oh, one more.
One more match.
From the boss says one more.
Well, yeah, because we are now burying into next door quite successfully, so...
Why, it's just a cheaper way of building an extension, isn't it?
Yeah.
They'll be sat next door thinking, Christ, they're putting up a shopping centre next door.
Is that the new Aldi going up?
It's like, didn't know we were getting it little.
Yeah, we could play the other game while this was going on.
Yeah, we actually, that is a good point. We could have done.
It's like you and Dead Meat the other week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hunting screws. I'm sure I played a full game and it took you to do big axe.
Yeah, we had a good big accent.
We're going back down.
Oh, now this is always tricky, this. After you've gone up for so long, you sort of start to drift up.
Yeah, of course you do, yeah. I always struggle if ever I have to come back down.
I struggle on playoffs.
Now he's a moral dilemma for Dan.
Yeah.
If you have a
No, we're fine.
like
Get it chucked on the floor, lad.
if you have a good big axe playoff in playoffs and then go back to hatchet.
It's horrible.
There we go.
Now, my personal technique for that is I use it for more clutch practice.
Yeah.
So, like, I would have went back up.
Do you know what?
But
It's
then
like,
it would have been absolutely gutting to have nailed it on that.
oh,
But
yeah.
it's still just practice.
Yeah.
See, I did that yesterday to Dan, and I ended up losing. It's like karma works both ways, apparently.
That's what I just did it to Carl. I did it to Dan before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah, every time I've done it and been gentlemanly,
And that's the end of it.
can't even return the favour.
Noz has taken it.
The Axes don't appreciate the support.
No, they don't. It's
I
like
don't
we were just saying how
think the
we've
Axes
all
like
been
the
kind and then
gentlemen's.
lost, and then he's just done the same. It's like it's it.
We've seen-
I'm up.
Every time I've done that, I seem to lose. I know it's become it's a very unofficial thing, and it is a very much a sporting gentlemanly.
It is.
It's not even an agreement. We just kind of do it without. Nobody's ever really discussed it. It's just something that's developed and happened. And
I think what it was, I'm sure it was those two playing. One of them had a drop. I believe the other one ended up throwing it.
yeah,
And from there, it sort of cascaded down.
yeah. I think it's that thing of winning on a drop is a bit of a hollow victory. I mean, that's the aim, isn't it? The aim is to win the game.
It is. I think it depends upon who's thrown.
Yeah.
So amongst us, it feels hollow. But if a newer thrower was, I wouldn't like a newer thrower to feel forced into it.
I would absolutely say to any of the newer throwers out there, if there are any watching, like, don't take our lead on that. If you know, by all means, if we drop, take that victory, you know, and take that win.
And the other thing is, when it comes to playoffs, you go for the throws.
Oh, playoffs is a completely different beast. In playoffs, there is no gentleman's agreement.
It's a carpe juggling. Is that the thing I'm trying to think of? Go for the jugular.
Potentially.
I'm going for if we have anybody who speaks Latin, it's a carpe juggulum. Because Terry Pratchett wrote a book. Now, I can't remember if it was Carpe Diem, which is seize the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure. No, it could be.
Seize the day.
It could be Pratchett bloody Pig Latin. Because he was a queer bugger like that.
But no, exactly that. Like you say, in league, certainly those of us who have known each other a bit longer, we do kind of have a few of these unwritten sporting agreements.
Yeah.
But that is like the 100% clutch call. It is by no means an example of what people should do.
No,
it's still a competition. We are still here to win games.
Yeah.
So if you deferring or staying down is going to win you the game, by all means do it, and nobody is going to say anything about it. Same as if we on a big axe, your opponent gets a drop, and you take that and take the win. Nobody's, you're going to get congratulated on it.
Yeah. It was nice to see some newer throwers taking the wins yesterday.
Yes.
It was
Oh,
good.
absolutely. There was some great throwing. Was that Matilda game against Carl?
Oh.
That was fantastic. Those clutches were absolutely fire.
Matilda has come on so much in the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Since he bought that flying fox, his game's completely changed.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you move away and find the right axe.
To quote Harry Potter, which may be unpopular with some of our Gen X viewers, the wizard, the one finds the wizard.
Yeah. I mean, I loved my fox for my first League or 2.
Oh, yes!
Oh! Let's just...
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, like, my first League or 2, I absolutely loved my fox. It was an incredible, like, axe to go to. But then it stopped working for me. I went to the plum, Warriors plum, and that's worked really well for me. And now I've picked up the vintage plum, and James has put that beautiful handle on it. It's starting off well. I mean, he's still on for a hell of a score. So
yeah.
Although yes, we do always lament when somebody has a good round and then, unfortunately. Yeah.
For those who can't see, one of our throwers has just heard the groan, walked in and had to do a triple take of the scoreboard.
Yeah. But yes, I think Pops identified mine as a victory head. From victory head. So
no, it's not a victory.
I don't think it was. But
victory has victory written on.
I don't know what pattern it is, to be honest.
It'll be a military pattern because. Yeah! Has he?
Oh! She scored that as a 0.
Chucky!
James. Zoe!
Chucky! You didn't mark that clutch.
You scored it as a 0, James's last clutch.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, that would have been beautiful.
Disgusting.
I don't know, it was beautiful, but
it was beautiful.
Oh, that was wonderful. If that was me, I'd be in decompression corner.
My knees aren't working.
Little corner down there, you can squeeze yourself in. It just feels so lovely.
And the shield, just hide behind the shield.
I ended up cuddling me coat.
Close.
That was unreal.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Maybe you need a 3-hour break.
I've never done that well.
You need to stick with that one.
Yeah, I think that is the magic.
You, if you walked in, were fucking hilarious. You walked in, you went. And then walked out.
I'm fucking happy with that.
Fucking hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a fucking hell of a
I
score.
won't be doing that like you did with standard. I won't be like nozzing it all the time.
Beat mine by a couple well.
Mine's 75, so.
Out of nowhere.
I know, I'm happy with that. It was just like that one fucking 3.
I bet you're looking forward to playing them, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Even the blind squirrel finds it every now and then.
Is there anybody outside?
I could do with the door shutting down the top. Fucking fly central here. Right,
I can't see these flies.
who's up against that?
Mate.
Oh, sorry, I do apologise for yawning. Is that the same board on yet?
Potentially, yeah. I know 7's been changed because that was through to next door.
That was, this is why we decided to stop throwing big axe on 8 before we wrecked it.
Oh, good idea, that. I think when it's a quiet night like this and we're playing Prem, it does no harm to like just move up to 5 and have like a good board. Yeah. No, can you
I've got to play you now.
Can you remember the break and paint rule?
Mine looks expired now.
Break and paint rule for big axe.
Yes.
Well, you had to hit somewhere within, like on the board before you started scoring points.
No time. Now it's just to beat Noz to the Prem 81 now against him.
Do you know what I would love to like?
Yeah.
Premier 81s, and then we'd have to do it on the board.
Yeah.
Do a Premier 81.
Or you could just put a little lever next to the name.
I don't know.
The 3 was recorded. 3rd round, 2nd throw.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier when you two were having your big axe marathon, but I can't remember the ins and outs.
It was. Yeah. It was a measure for standard. Yeah.
That was right. Back in the used to do the break there, big axe. It was basically just like you have now where it's like practice. We used to have to throw, they used to have to throw the break. Before you score off your big axe.
Stiff one.
I thought you'd already have a stiff one after that.
I had a stiff one, but I very quickly became flaccid.
Well, that kind of happens when you put it in the wrong hole.
Oh God, what have I don't even know.
I'm allowed this, right? I'm experiencing all sorts of pain.
I mean, I've felt that pain.
Do you know what it's like? It's bad enough on standard.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah. I mean, I will always hark back to that Skeeters marathon where that final clutch was a bollock hair out.
Was it the clutch? I thought it was a 3. I thought you got only
I had one game where I got all my clutches in 2 3s.
Right.
I think, or was it 3 3, something like that.
I think that's what I was thinking.
And then there was another one where I hit everything and the final clutch was nozzed by a bollock hair.
Oh, final lap.
Yeah, that was the one that did it.
Oh.
And I still have the photo.
Oh.
As a reminder,
Yeah, if ever I don't feel, if ever I'm having a good day and I want to feel back to normal and bring back the depression.
Just do it again and again and again.
Herman's and Oz. Right, yeah, left, right. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's still, the score is the score. He's still absolutely smashed it there.
Are you even talking English anymore?
We're not onto the right yet.
I'm
You're just queuing it up. Herman's and Oz.
I've just realised I'm on the wrong thing. Not that it matters, but... Okay, then, dude.
See you on Monday. Dink it and
Dink it and sink it.
No.
Oh, nogged it.
Oh, is he just low?
Let's go, Jim. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Confiscate all the other ones.
Yeah, but most of the other ones aren't even his. They're ones he got for other people to work.
Sorry, for those who can't see off screen, we have the lover of both these throws, Simply Gimply.
The third wheel.
I describe
I don't know, is Noz not the third wheel?
No, I describe it as the Orion's belt of love, with Gimply being the North Star and the other two the ones either side.
Oh, so Dan's the...
Not the North Star.
I was going to say that's
Yeah.
a little bit off on the old...
The flower between two pricks.
We could take that so many wrong ways. I think we'd probably leave that one there before.
Yes.
We
Do we have anybody out there in the world of chat? Can you still even hear us?
Well, Cat's gone play Xbox badly. Pops has popped in and out, and Marksman was in earlier, and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Either they're watching, or they've got quiet, or they've got bored and
I
left
know a
us
lot of them tune in while they're on lunch breaks.
all for our stateside
Yeah.
Canadian viewers.
I
So
don't
I
think
won't just say stateside. It's a tongue twister. That.
I'm not even going to
Stick
try.
with stateside, as we do have the Canadians there as well, and
Yeah.
like many other people in the world, they don't like being called American.
I watched a brilliant interview with Cillian Murphy where somebody called him a Brit. And he took proper offence at it. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a prime time through.
He ain't going to walk no more.
Oh, that's
Oh!
thumb goes up, and we're going to big sticks.
Biggiest, dickiest. Oh,
I mean, that's another decent score there from James.
it is.
I mean, anything 60 plus on a Prem is no small feat.
Sorry, I've momentarily lost the scoreboard for this.
James with a sabotax. And I am still absolutely loving that part. Emailed me back giving me permission to use their logo on my shirt for IATC. As James said, with
Lovely,
beautiful.
lovely ball.
With them and Powerwolf on that, I am sponsored, powered by Tanks and Werewolves. So, you know, I mean, if there's ever a great combination for sharp shit,
When a thrower says we don't throw hard and we can't remove the axe from the board, you know it's a fallacy. Oh, did Jim get ball?
on his practice, yeah.
Ah,
Or was it a gentleman's agreement, I believe?
he ain't going to throw no more.
No, that's Sclub after his shower shenanigans.
Yeah, it's a nice change. What clutch he's going for? Oh! We're done for a Monday.
However, we are in Premier,
Yes.
and the pain is real.
Oh, yeah, I'm still not what's going left clutching, but last play.
I think he switches it up a bit, like has a few at one and then a few at the other.
I tend to do that. Alternate till I find one that I almost hit.
I am so lopsided on the right.
Oh, I'm perfectly balanced on standard.
He is. That is.
Yeah, I've got a perfect 142 on both clutches in for
Nice.
standard. Oh, that's another one that would have been good for a Monday.
Needs to recalibrate the axe up a click.
I do love big axe.
Nos again with
And
another
burgers.
perfect ball game.
Yeah.
He's getting lethal on these bullseyes.
Do one more. Make it around
One
half
on us.
dozen.
Been throwing that long, we don't know who went first.
He's got to sleep tonight as the Prince. Oh. The amount of big axe games he's thrown tonight, he must be knackered.
Yeah. And this time last week we were home.
Well, you were. Oh! Oh!
In this week's edition of Fluff Prem. Absolutely Fluff Prem on that one.
Yeah, I know you hit the one on board 4.
3 clicks to the right.
Obadiah special. Knox has a big axe thrower very similar to the one we use in Tamworth. Or the ones that I think of as the Tamworth thrower. So he tends to rest the big axe on his crown.
On his noggin, yeah.
Yeah. I tried it for a while and nearly decked myself.
Oh, no.
Now, after this marathon, it's not going to repay the favour shown to him earlier.
Well, that is the other side of it.
It's turned rather into cricket this, isn't it? Like, well played, sir, well played.
It's just not cricket to win on a drop, is it?
No. Let's get the strawberries and cream now.
Afternoon tea.
Cucumber sandwich, you go, boy, on brown bread. Ooh, actually, that sounds quite nice.
Oh,
I love brown bread.
brown bread's fine.
Here we go again.
Is it? Oh. Die.
He ain't going to walk no more.
Oh, his nose done it. Looks good.
Does look good. Unfortunately, we haven't got.
The thumb goes up.
The thumb goes up.
So Nos broke the curse there of the.
Now we'll start the right side.
Oh Lord.
I think there's only about 8 games on there. Oh.
We're going to respawn. I'm back to work and scoreboard. I'm going to have to pop for a wee.
I'm going to grab a drink. Somebody else wants to dive in on me.
Laurel Hardy?
I'm not dying. Yeah.
I walk it delicately.
Yeah, you can't really bounce back from that one.
No. Should be in Thorsgate.
Do you know any interesting myths and legends about the North East, Dan? We were talking about this, and me and Obadiah had a few.
I feel like I do know one.
I feel like I know more, but can I remember them?
Oh, I do know one. Do you know the lovely town of Crook?
Somebody has to, yes.
Yeah, in the near where the War Memorial is,
Yeah.
there's a set of 3 stones
Right.
called the Devil Stones. And legend has it that once a sorcerer unlocked a door to hell there.
Really?
That
but-
would
yeah, but-
explain Crook.
It is Crook. It's probably just a junkie on acid.
Yeah, it's true. Thanks, James.
You're all right. You've lived in Spenny long enough now. I can
have,
say
yeah,
that.
I have, yeah.
I'm allowed to say that now. That's quite an interesting one, though. Is there really like 3 stone?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to have a look. Because I'm sometimes in Crook for fish and chips. So.
Yeah, yeah. So you go to Stevenson's, don't you?
Yes.
Fish and chips. Imagine if you walk out of Stevenson's door
Yeah.
to your right,
To
up
go
past
towards the mill, or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
up
yeah.
towards Surtees,
Yeah.
past the Surtees,
Yeah.
cross the road, and it's on that bit of
Right. Okay.
thing there.
Okay.
But saying that, like you say, I've lived in Spenny for a long time now, so they could have been nicked. Oh! Yes, John? Oh, what's the, Oh, you took your axe out now.
There we go. Yeah, need to correct it.
He got it,
I
though.
suppose, didn't he?
Nice.
Did he get it? Oh, sick.
Oh, me.
Good lad.
Me and Scrub.
You and Sclub. Who thought?
Oh, fucking 6 games. That was 6 games tonight.
Have you? Nice.
Have you? I had 6 last night. I've only got 4.
We only had 2 yesterday. That was weird.
I've got you.
I've got you, babe.
I've got you.
Yeah, me and you play now.
Yeah.
He throws a Premier 81 against me. I'm gonna cry.
Mate, to be honest, I think I'll probably cry as well. 'Cause I'll be like, how have I done this to him? Fucking poor lad. Mate, I'm not going to now. I'm too full of
been
adrenaline. I'm not going to sleep
hunting
tonight.
for years. Well, I've been hunting for what feels like years. Right, I'm going to go and get ready for my game.
Alright, good fun. Good luck. Good fun. Oh, here would you be now? I'll try that one again. We're being joined by Nos. I've been known by Joz, I wouldn't say. Jesus Christ. Anything new in the chat? Nope, nothing new yet.
I was talking about. I was assuming Cat was. It was Valhalla. Get me teeth in. Assassin's Creed Valhalla that she was playing. Is that what they were talking about?
Yeah, that's
What a game, by the way.
Then me and Obi just went on a massive tangent about like myths and legends about the Northeast, which was very interesting. I learned stuff.
There was supposedly a network of priest holes and tunnels all the way under Stockton, leading out to Yarm and the River Tees.
Yes, I've heard that one. Is there actually, or do we not know?
People have found some tunnels when they've like uncovered basements when they're doing work and on like the old shops on the high street. But as far as it leading all the way out to Yarm, I don't know that. I don't think anybody's ever.
Yeah.
And if it has, it's probably been collapsed a long time ago.
The only place I know that where that is true is Southwell or Southwell, however you want to pronounce it.
All right.
That's all like that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey up, Char. Excuse the fuck out of you.
I think I'm allergic to you.
It's alright, there's something going on in this booth.
All right.
Maybe that's what it is.
I think it is. We can't talk and you sneeze. Great. Some sort of aura.
What's the word then? Out and out.
We've just spent about half an hour discussing myths and legends about the northeast of England.
Alright.
And it was actually really interesting, but we've run out of them now. We don't know how many are left.
Bigfoot.
Yes, Bigfoot. There might be, who knows?
That's just what the people from Bishop look like.
Do you like my little message that I've added to the score, to the close?
I noticed that. It took.
Positivity.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I was looking at that and then looking at it, and it took me way too long to figure out where it would actually be written on there.
I know, I was looking at it, it's like, them stickers don't look right. It's like, it's 'cause it's
Spread some love.
Spread the love.
that's right. Well, I was quite kind of
You were,
we
mate.
could have got the kind of truth out, but we were like,
No.
it's
We,
all-
we agreed that we both probably threw 3, so we'll just agree that they're both 5s.
Yeah. I'll scratch your back.
Yeah,
Scratch
that's
mine.
it, yeah.
It's all right. Oh, Sarge.
I get to go home.
I forgot I've got Sarge.
I don't know whether Pops is still there, but if you're going to York, make sure you check out the Jorvik Viking Museum.
Yes,
if
we
you're
left that
into all
out. Yeah, good shout. Yeah.
I'm sure that it's already massively on his itinerary if his good lady is a historian of such things.
I'm sure.
Oh,
of that, yeah.
Dan.
No.
He done a drop.
He did.
Now he's got his shaft all wet.
It was twisting all night about all of last night about all wet
About
shaft.
having a wet shaft, I know.
No, it's funny, we were on about York, and like, we went through everything that's in York, apart from the York Vikings, and how do we overlook that?
Obviously, yeah.
Fucking hell.
What was I going to say there? York's, if you like pubs and sort of like real beers, York's fantastic.
It's also
Loads
really
of
good
little-
if you like little, I don't know, like nifty, like old school, quaint little
Yeah.
drinking holes, like
That's
water
it, yeah.
holes, and
Rather
it's
than
an
like
ideal spot,
clubs
yeah.
and that, yeah, York's
It's
good.
evil eye in York.
Yeah.
That's the way. That's the place to be.
I've not been that.
I love Evil Eye.
I mean, I've been to the obvious Valhalla.
It's essentially a cocktail bar, but they'll literally, obviously, they've got cocktails you've never even thought were a thing.
That'll do me.
Last time I went out in York, I can't remember any of the places we went because I just got steaming. It was a work still. I don't even remember how I got home.
It's probably quite a common thing, like not being able to remember where you've been and being in York.
Yeah. Everybody knows that it's brilliant, but they can't tell you what the bars are called because they can't fucking remember.
Have I been to York?
York's my favourite place to go for Noonies.
For what?
Noonies.
It's new.
Get the train down at 11 o'clock, drink
Oh,
and
right.
then come back at tea time.
Oh, fair.
Or 10 o'clock.
Or 10, yeah.
The last train.
See how the evening takes you.
Yeah, I love. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to summer just so I can have a day off at some point and go for Noonies and car.
Do you know me and Claire have been together 15 years this year, right? We've never once gone out to a pub just together, like just because.
Right?
Really?
Yeah, we're both not big drinkers, but we have like on an occasion, like.
Yeah.
But never been like we said. Never just said, do you want to go to the pub? Like.
I just need to blow off a little bit of steam.
You do. I think you do, mate. You need to blow off something.
Well,
Or get blown off.
literally anything needs to blow me off. Jesus.
I've ended off with 6 games tonight.
Ooh, muzzle top.
Mazel tov, I know. I always whinge. I would like to play more games, and then
I only did 3.
you only did 3.
I did 5 last week, so I was a game up.
Well, that was the same as me yesterday. I'm on 24 for standard, but I only played 2 games last night.
What did you?
So I must have had a couple of weeks of 5 games.
Yeah, I've stopped back from the system. It's just you play what you
You
play.
play, that's it, yeah.
You don't like it.
The only time I ever load up axe scores is just to make sure that I've played my games.
Yeah. I tell you what, my CRS took a beating last night losing to Brian.
Did you lose to Brian?
I lost to Brian. I didn't hit my clutches.
Oh, yeah. Did Brian stay down or did he?
Did he fuck?
No, he just.
He hit all 3 in that game against me.
How?
What?
Great throw.
Alright.
Have we done?
Axe score's gonna axe score.
Jesus.
Axe score, yeah.
I honestly thought you were talking to me for a second.
He's bloody. How? Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, mate, I lost 12 points just off that game from
Nice
Brian.
round number though.
Yeah, I dropped 40 cases.
From losing to...
Since we're all doing it, I'll have a look.
It's not mine, so I'm jealous, but yeah, I'm winning the beard.
Thanks, Dave.
See, this is what we're saying. All those guys, they must have been buzzing with that. Like, I know we're going 100%.
4 years. Nice. Oh, really? What did you do?
I didn't stop. I threw and just carried on.
Your sausage.
Honestly, I'm going to be looking to save a 60 average this league. I'm definitely not doing 100% collection in Premier League.
You are? Oh, drop.
You doing a drop?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 100% clutch is, I don't know whether it's been good for me or not, to be fair. Them 2 seem like canny throws, like, on the customers, I think.
Might have blown me assassin in the last year.
Sometimes you just need a bit of a reset, don't you? I'm actively trying to stop myself from throwing different axes. Yes, snodders. No snodders.
Oh,
Yeah, like I say, I'm trying to stop myself from doing it because it doesn't do me any favours.
what? I'm going to be shite now. Don't worry about it. It's happened. I'm too full of adrenaline now.
We all have them, mate. It's a good point, actually. I don't even know what my Premier average is because mine used to be absolutely stonking because I never used to go for clutches. I used to just do bulls all the time. Oh, 62.4, so not too bad.
Well, mine's not nearly that.
Like I say, it's that was always my game in Premier though. It was consistent bullseye thrower. That was how that's well, without a doubt, that's how I won the Premier Leagues that I have done here.
Yeah, sure. I get that.
And I think that was always why I struggled more with standard than I did with Premier. It's because my bullseyes are rock solid, but my clutches weren't. And obviously, when you're playing standard playoffs, clutches obviously come into it a lot more.
Yeah. They're a lot handier,
Yeah.
Oh, is this me up? Yes, it is.
Shall I let you out, good sir? Whoever's left, you left with me on my own, unfortunately. Holler at your boy in the chat. Is that you done, OBD?
OBD, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Good, bad, indifferent?
I'll take it. Beat those who are slower beat. Got point of view, which is
Good.
to me.
Fucking hell, yeah, that's 3. I forgot that's 3 big axe games I've done tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've
Good.
got 5 points at the end.
Not a bad night to work, mate. Not a bad night to work.
And the thing is, I've not had an easy night. So I've had you. It's not been an easy night. I've had you, Carl, Scrub, and Snodders.
It's not a good night in anybody's book.
No. I've had so many close but not quite there clutches. Which
Same.
I
I always say how many when you play a Premier night and you think, oh, James snagged another one.
I think he's on fire for one. Is that the 81 yesterday? I popped the pimple for him.
Yeah, new axe magic. The I always wonder how many standard 81s do you throw on a Premier night without realising.
I reckon for most of us here at least one.
Yeah,
Like,
probably more than you would throw on a standard league night.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Jerky?
I'll take a bit of jerky. Yeah, I'm partial to a bit of jerky. Thank you, sir.
It's where I've got my emergency snack.
Fucking love beef jerky. One of the lads I work with is from South Africa originally.
Or Billabong.
Biltong. He makes his own biltong.
Oh, bit like that.
It's fucking beautiful. He made one batch though before, and he used to dry it in his garage. And he hadn't realised his missus had gone in and James, settle down, son. He hadn't realised his missus had been and hung a load of washing up in the garage, so all his biltong tasted like Parma violets off the washing soap.
To be fair, that'll become a bit different one.
Yeah.
I'll put me. What are you eating? Jerky, me right back. Oh, I've already had some.
I haven't had any for a while. I need to get some.
That's cool, though.
Look at that.
It's unreal.
Thank you very much, sir.
No worries, just pop it down.
Come out of bloody nowhere, that. For him, innit?
I just realised I put my shirt on inside out. Being to Bangladeshi in this. It's quite interesting seeing how many people are into vintage clothing.
I won't say no, me
I'm
old
going to
mate.
have to put away all I've got left.
You will with us two stood here.
I cannot stay on
Love what?
beef jerky.
I don't know whether you caught that. I was saying one of the lads I work with is from South Africa originally. He makes his own biltong.
I'll tell you the best one I ever had was, do you know that Jack Link's one?
Yeah,
Teriyaki flavoured.
yeah, I've had that one. You know which ones are really good? Tesco's own brand ones. They used to do like a chipotle chili one, which was like absolutely banging.
Yeah. I might have to look out for that.
Yeah, they're Tesco's original beef jerky, and then I think they still do it like that.
79.
Yep.
77.
That might be it. Oh,
Nah,
still a hell of a score.
his average is shot up. Oh, fucking has as well. Bloody hell, James.
Where does he come from? Yeah. He's hit more clutches tonight than I've hit full week.
He's not in my best. He throws another 70 now and kick him in the nuts.
And Darren went, "No, you should be celebrating him." I was like, "I don't give a fuck." Yes, he's thrown a good score. I'm going to kick him in the nuts because he's rinsed me all night.
Yeah. To be fair, this is typical James though, almost to the line, but not quite over it.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't think it would extend to the Premier as well.
No.
James did another one.
Yeah. I love how that's coming back again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gymmed it.
Did it early. Stick with that. I did it early. Did you?
That's a hell of a night for him.
It is very much so. I was just looking at the I did the idiotic thing and took a look at axe scores, and I'm barely going to scrape a 60 average this league.
I'm not even aiming for that.
Considering my normal Premier goal is to finish with a 70 plus average, to finish a full 10 points down. Honestly, like to the point where I'm debating staying down next week just to knock it up a little bit.
I'll check to see if I'm playing it before I answer this. But no, if you want to go down. I think we did have a gentleman's agreement about something would be drawing upon an axe if somebody went down. But
Fill your boots.
yeah, Carl, stop. Go down next week. No.
Just saying, like, I'm barely going to scrape a 60 average this league. Like, to be honest, I'm debating staying down just so I make sure I do.
Very good, very nice. Oh. Right, I'm being very lazy and pulling up a pew. I don't think we have many more games left to go. Oh, Chucky dancing on the inside of the bull ring there. See you later. Oh, there's only 3 games left. Oh, we have a divorce battle coming up. Herman's Eve versus Simply Gimply. Yeah. Oh, beautiful pair of balls there. Oh, Chucky's throwing fire at the moment. Oh, I think Nostrils noticed it. Hey, Chucky! That was a great game. I've just realised you're not throwing tonight, are you? It dawned, it's just dawned on me. I was like, I haven't seen Twitch throw yet.
I'm going to show me ugly mug on the camera.
Oh.
How we're doing at home, folks.
I don't think we actually have anybody watching at the moment. I think we're streaming to a dead box. If there is anybody out there, please leave a like, comment and share. We'd be grateful to hear from you.
Please do not swear, you're live on Channel 4.
Why, I wish we were on Channel 4. We might have a large viewing audience. Oh, apparently we have half a dozen people.
That's probably everyone sat in this building.
No. I don't think many people are actually using the phone tonight. I was saying to Snodders earlier.
I know my folks in Northern like to be watching.
Yeah, okay.
My tribe will be watching.
No, mine will be. Magic's been a kip all afternoon. She worked 2 horses this morning and she's buggered.
I need a woman walking a Shetland pony on the way to work this morning.
Where else?
Stilton. Walking down the white lines of a little village with a Shetland pony on the lead.
That happens quite a bit, that.
No, it's alright, but not a rush hour.
No. Horrible horses to work with, Shetlands. I'd be really cute, but they're meant to be real nightmares to work with.
Is this William burning out of his mojo?
I think it is.
He's used all his secret sauce.
Well, the thing is, he is playing his beloved, so he will be taking it easy.
Honestly, I can't believe he admitted to the football story.
What?
Dan admitting to that football.
I'm maybe in the loo for that. What footballs?
Apparently he hit the walls before he went to get his act out the wall. He just stepped through him.
Oh.
And he called it upon himself. I didn't see it. I thought he'd stopped, but...
Alright, Martin. Thank you for saying hi.
He quite rightly said afterwards as well. He said, we're going to get absolutely hammered to bits over in Canada if we do any of this stuff.
No, that's a fair
He
thought
said they are going
process.
to be on top of it, like, all over us like a rash. And he said he'd rather learn now than learn over there.
No, that's for definite.
It's a good way to look at it.
It buys into the chain of thought, but train how you want to play, and every match till you somewhere of importance is training.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said to you over Messenger the other week as well, the whole pressure situation. Was that me?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God, last game of the night.
Yeah.
Like pressure's like a virus, and honestly, I'm seeing how true that is at the minute.
Yeah, you have to build the immunity up to it. It's a chain of thought I never thought of.
Like I said, it goes for your weakest point first, and then slowly gets everything else.
Yeah. What I'm finding now is where I'm throwing especially, I close my mind off. I'm trying to concentrate on the throw I'm making.
I always try to throw like I'm practicing.
Yeah. Well, I try and practice how I throw. Until a similar way, but yeah.
There's Claire.
Hey Claire! How are you diddling? How's the little one?
Give us a wave, Noz.
He's off camera.
She's trying to find out when I'm finished because she wants me to get some tea on the way home.
What are you after, Claire? KFC, Mackey's, Burger King?
Mackey's.
Oh, the Big Tasty's back.
Oh, it's Big Tasty back.
Big Tasty's back. I'm proper gutted. I've found out after I ordered a McCrispy. Like, I've got the app, so I got the McCrispy for like £2 or £3. But where I saw that they had a Big Tasty when I was picking it up, I was like, fuck. I love that burger.
And in the interest of being impartial, we also like Burger King.
Oh, do you know what it is? My go-to is actually the Chicken Royale from Burger King.
That's Claire's. She likes that one.
Yeah. And if you get the app, you can get 2 meals for £10. Burger King on the app. By the time we've done community games, you've missed it. That's right, if anybody is from Burger King, please can you... By the time we've done community games, you've missed it. Oh, beautiful pair of bullets. Bullet. 10 MP, second act. Oh, club slightly low. Has Club just hit the same hole? He has. Oh, Claire, I know that feeling, but you're there. And Matthew will be on his way home very shortly, potentially. Oh, Club slightly high. But Python gets it. Alright, Craig, how are you doing? Now, Claire, do you want Big Tasty or do you want something else? Oh! Yeah, I'm not taking this any further. Because we all know why the Big Tasty's the best. The magic sauce. Big Tasty sauce. If we have any chefs out there who happen to know the recipe for the Big Tasty sauce, please drop it down below. Oh, that's good that she's doing well, Claire. Well, doing okay. Did she get by on the injections, or did it cause a bit of aggy? And the chicken royale is just so nice. It's just the local Burger King so early, I never get a chance to get one. No! There's currently no Big Tasty on Axe scores. We've got a new name for the Python Prince. He's now the Big Tasty. Apparently.
Yeah, I questioned it as well. I was like,
I'm going to double check properly.
there is another trucking. He hasn't thrown since 2018.
So, do you just want halloumi fries, Claire, or do you want like a burger and halloumi fries, and we'll get that order put in for you? I don't know why I'm operating as like a go-between. Well done, Nogs. Nogs, Claire would like halloumi fries, but I don't know if that's with something. Oh, I don't know. There is a Big Tasty.
There is?
Yeah. Dead-eye throwing he throws at.
Is he still active?
Yeah. But we could go with IE. There's big gulp, big train, big time.
No, I just thought it fit. Like I just said it off the cuff.
We could go for the really English version and call you Big Toasty. There we go, you got Big Toasty.
Big toasty.
It's what I call my weight loss page, Fat Max.
Is it? It's not the same.
No. Claire, so what do you want with the halloumi fries? Would you like a burger with that? You could just text Matthew mine.
If anybody hears this song and doesn't think of GTA Vice City, you can't be my friend.
No, I think it was road trip. I think it's still got the movie. No, I think it's road trip. In the coach, I've been partying in the coach.
It's like when you hear the urban version of Riders of the Storm, you can't help but think of Need for Speed. Do you know, like the urban version of Riders of the Storm?
Yeah.
You can't help. Yeah. They're about remaking that. No, McCrispy with halloumi fries. Do you want a drink? Would you like a drink with that? I'm just asking if you'd like a drink. Strawberry milkshake? Oh, good call.
Claire is a connoisseur of milkshake. She has Claire's milkshake index.
Really?
Which actually ranks all milkshakes. 72.
Do you ever dip your fries in?
No, because I'm not a Neanderthal.
Oh, try it. It's a revolution of it.
I don't do that salty sweet thing. I don't get it. You like it? Nice armor.
I'm a crispy. I'm really hungry now. I've got a microwave curry for what I get a cold Chinese.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Claire, Matthew's on the way home, so if you could ring him to confirm your order, and he'll drive through to the next window and collect it. Thank you very much for stopping at McObadiah's. May you have a good day. See you afternoon. See you later. See you later, dude.
Did you get back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not soft.
No. I haven't really got any fat.
That's good for yours playing like numbers.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to play a new guy of that. Oh, halloumi fries. I love it when you bite into the halloumi and it squeaks. Oh, beautiful pair of bugs there. Bull. Tazzy bye, stay safe. Oh, currently tied here on the final round. It's not as destined to go 0 for 4 with a brand new axe. I hope not. We may have to call an exorcism if he does. Oh no. Oh, that's heartbreaking. So for those who aren't aware, it's in order to christening a brand new axe today. Oh. Claire, try it. Honestly, try it. It's a revolutionary taste. But right, on that note of my weird eating habits, we are calling that an end to the night. So thank you all once again for tuning in. We'll be back this weekend. We have the Junior League on Sunday afternoon, and then we have NTA starting at 7 o'clock. Then we're back on Monday for Standards League for the new. We're back on Monday night at 7 p.m. UK time for our Standard League, and Tuesday night for Premier once again. Oh, apparently Junior League isn't on Sunday, so don't tune in for that. Okay, yet again, information has been updated live from the front line. There is Junior League, but just not streaming it. But if you are a member of the Junior League, we do have a whole back catalogue. But till next Monday, may your Bulls forever be Premier and your clutches down the middle.